YouTube, musical Livery here. Just been disconnected from the network. Let's try that again. Hi YouTube, musical Livery here. We're on the ground in Minneapolis, St. Paul Airport. Trying to get back connected to Vatsim. It's having a little bit of difficulty there. So I'm going to go and change server on us. Let's try Australia again. Australia flagged out on us last night. Hopefully it's back. Looks pretty back to me. Looks pretty back to me. So we're going to be flying this MD80 which is basically an MD82 with some cockpit upgrades and a engine that has been tweaked to perform more thrust, but it's actually the same engine. That's about it. That's what an MD88 is compared to an MD82. It's some mechanic got to the engine and figured out a way to make a little bit more thrust and then said, hey, we can put a glass cockpit on this aircraft and call it a completely different thing to the other type of aircraft, which has a option to upgrade to a glass cockpit, which looks exactly the same. Anyway, MD80 is what can we say. It's WorldFlight. This is Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's a pretty big airport, so we shouldn't have too many issues. We are going to Jackson's Hole, which sounds as small as you imagine. And Jackson's Hole Airport has one single runway, which is 6,300 feet long. Today we'll be filling up with 29,500 pounds of fuel. Let's do that, hey? So, to do that, I need to go to vehicle, I think. Or is it this one? No, it is vehicle. Fuel and payload. And grab a calculator because the brain maths is hard and it's early in the morning. It's not really, it's about midday. And to do that, we're going to look at the actual number there. 29460 minus, let's just call this 99.99. So 9341. 8778. That's kilograms. Done. So looking for 18,682 kg in pounds. Which is 41186 if we had nothing in the center tank. Is that right? That's like way more. Huh. Oh. Let's get on the power. Autopilot. Okay, we currently have 25. We need 29. That's 4,000 pounds. Got 4,250 pounds or kilograms, pounds. I see what's happened. So I need 100 in each of the wing tanks, and we need nothing in the middle. And we can reduce that by 10,000 pounds. Which is 4535 kilograms. Which is 2267. 2267 there. Just 10,000 of those. Keep on asking for an empty center tank and it keeps giving me stuff. So 18.5. 18.5. Now we're finally below. 18.5. Four, 5, 3, 5. Yes, that's correct. We've finally got the amount of fuel. Okay. Well, we'll just do a round robin, just getting the aircraft set up. All the tests done.
Dog. 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 Overspeed. Overspeed.
Headwind, shear, headwind, shear, headwind, shear. Tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear.
Okay, the emergency light, test that out.
PA and emergency light test. Emergency light's okay.
Emergency lights are armed. Good stuff. So I'll just take a look at our flight plan. Still have to do a couple of tests up here.
Spot lab. Flat. Stable.
Glide slow. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Fire left engine. Fire right engine.
Cool. So let's from the ATIS 135.35.
Minus 2. 2.-7. Altimeter 3029. Simultaneous dependent. ILS runway 30 left approach. LS runway 30 right approach in use. Departing runway 30 left. Runway 30 right. Caution. Clear airport. Please back hold short instructions and define altitude. All aircraft taxi with transponder and uploading coding on. Rise on single contact. You have information uniform. Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport 8 is information you 01530 134 010 2300 overcast. Temperature -2. Dew point -7. Altimeter 3029. Simultaneous dependent. LS run 30 left approach. LS runway right approach in use. Departing runway 30 left. Runway 30 caution. Aircraft taxi with transponder and up.
On 33.24 delivery, let's grab it. Okay, position initialization is done. Route, going from KMSP, and I'm not happy with where I'm sitting. Let's move over a bit. That's better. And we had best put the AP on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to inform you. Federal regulations require that all items are stored prior to closing the aircraft. Items must be placed completely on the seat in front of you or under
KJAC.
placing or removing items. Please let us know if we may assist you. To expedite the boarding process, please be seated as quickly as possible at the start.
Cool.
Delta 70.
Take a minute to review the safety
Niner, clear
instructions.
to come Blue Airport, full 7 departure tails, transition that pilot, time via 678, departure on 4.7 spark 3657.
Just please ask to be received. Also, let your telephones and other portable electronic devices.
Okay, with that information, we'll take up the flight itself. There's Lenny, L-E-I-N-Y.
Driving and safety. Regulations require compliance with all lighted signs, flaggers, and instructions. Once again,
And we'll go CZI. Then DNW. And JAC. Go ahead and activate that. Cool. Fuel schedule.
Minneapolis delivery in New Zealand.
28.4.
Clearing to Jackson Hole information unit.
And November.
Air New Zealand
That's right,
361
141.3.
to the Jackson Hole airport. Contains 7 spark 364.
The internet really that slow.
And if you don't second the departure frequency. Departure 124.7. Okay, clear to Jackson Hole over the Lenny 6 departure initial 7,000 feet. Departure 124 decimal 7 for 364661.
Oh, wait for that to start. We'll do reserves. Alternate reserve is 2. If our reserve is 4.5, that'll be 567. 456.5. Yeah, that's it, right. 6.5. Initial altitude is, well, cruise altitude is 340. Cruise wind at top climb is 241.50. And ISA deviation up there is a -11. That's sorted. Let's have a look at our... So it's a dry runway today, even though it's pretty cold. It's 138 on V1. $142, rotating, 149, and the min clean is 244.
I'm right next to it. Thank you.
Lost connection again. It's interesting. Gonna have to use the mobile phone to simply get a connection.
Thank you. Morning.
Morning.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Hi, morning.
Hello. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Hi, morning.
Morning. Thank you. And have a beautiful flight. Hello.
Let's give this a try.
I'm right next to her. Thank you. Hello. Thank you.
1. 0.16 download. Oh my god.
Hi, morning.
Oh my god.
Morning. Thank you.
Oh, my upload's better than my download. Look at that. Your internet speed is very slow. You don't say.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Hi, morning.
And have a beautiful flight.
Morning.
Morning.
Now we're going
I'm right
somewhere.
next to her. Thank you.
How are you?
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing
Unfortunately, we're
good.
paying $1 a gigabyte for it, so we won't be doing any streaming or anything.
How are you?
in that configuration. But perhaps we can eventually depart. So, we've been told we runway 30 today. There we go. I'm sitting up here on the western southern side of the tunnel, or the alley, should I say. So probably take 30 left. Departures are Leany 6, which is shown there. It's radar vectors effectively. With that, we'll take a look. It's Tonka, so it's radar vectors. Tonka, Bonnie, Vogel above 6,000, and Leany after that. That says it's connected, but it's not really. Now it is. So my home internet's getting 0.16 megabit per second upload, which isn't enough to even log on to Vatsim properly, which is mighty frustrating. Yeah, apparently I've got a message. Okay. Gonna start up that APU, get some warmth in here, and we'll have a chat to the delivery 133.2. Delivery Delta 825 requesting clearance to Jackson Hole.
Confirm that was Delta 825.
825 Echo.
That was 825, cleared to Minneapolis delivery, sorry. Cleared to the Jackson Hole Airport for 96 departure, then a file at Columbia City, making 7,000, departure on 124.7, squawk 3625.
Delta 825 cleared via the landing 6 departure, initial climb 7,000, squawk code 3625, departures 124.7, Delta 825.
Delta 825, read that correct, contact 7.9 array taxi.
Road 121.9 for taxi Delta 825. 7,000 feet. Notice it said for taxi and not for
Hi there.
pushback or anything.
It's a little chilly back here. Can we have some more?
So we are actually flying a
Sure.
Thanks, bye.
departure route today. We don't have the runway, but that's normal for Americans. We do have a score code though, which is 3625. That's set. And I'll do a PA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain from the flight deck. Welcome aboard Delta Airways, flight number 825, service to Jackson Hole. My name is Trent. Joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. We'll be taking down Jackson Hole today on board our MD80 aircraft. Thanks for flying with us on Delta Airways today. Taking a look at the flight down to Jackson Hole. We do anticipate the flight will be just around 2 hours in length. We are about to depart, so I invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flights. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. The aircraft is ready. What isn't ready is the APU. What's going on with that? CPU not working today. Really? Okay, looks like we might need the hover cart to start. Okay. Intercom.
Connect the air start, please.
Stand by.
Air start is connected and ready.
Air start is connected and ready. We'll get the crew to arm the doors. Cabin crew, arm doors, and cross-track. Okay, we need to start the left side first.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Not possible. Have to start an engine. So we're starting system B today. Have the
Hello, Captain.
system
We're ready for
ready,
pushback.
and we'll go. (16, 17).
Locking gear.
As a good start.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Once we're ready. Okay, that's one engine started. We will push it back. Before we do that, we'll need to disconnect some ground stuff, so let's do that. Interphone.
You're clear to disconnect.
Thanks.
Ground power's off.
Yes, sir. You're clear to disconnect.
Thanks.
Ground power's off. Clock is started. And we'll model the ground 121.9. There we go, and parking brake is released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Alrighty, so we're leaving on one engine.
News on 361, request
Full
taxi
start.
with uniform.
Parking brakes are off.
Right 360, correction,
pressure.
New Zealand 361, Minneapolis ground to, runway 30 right, 2 right turns onto Alpha, taxi via Alpha, Delta, hold short for back.
Thanks, ready.
30 right, taxi right, 2 right turns onto Alpha, Delta, hold short, Quebec, New Zealand 361.
Lights are there. And APU is in op. So I need the pneumatic cross feeds on today for the start. Oh god, someone's asking us. Is that New Zealander again? Had problems with him before, taxiing through the middle of us. Payback time.
Ground, good evening, velocity 738.
Middle tanks are in.
Velocity 738 Minneapolis ground. Hello, welcome to Mini and Stay Gate.
Velocity 738 on taxiway for Palm.
Velocity 738, I understand, sir. Stay Gate, where are you parked in today?
Could you recommend a date, please? Velocity 738.
Velocity 738, roger. Straight ahead on Papa, cross runway 4, and then any gate on your right. We'll be fine. Have a good night.
Roger. Cross runway 4 on the Papa, Papa gate, velocity 738. Good night.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake is set. Okay, with the parking brake set, we can start another engine. We'll be going for number 1. System B is in. And we will give it some left. We need to add some power to get enough air going through there. Okay, for 40. 45 N1.
Unlocking gear.
Tweak ball.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass has been removed.
There's 20%. And we'll start engine number 1. Good stuff.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Idle thrust. Crossfades are off.
Minneapolis, car United 424 off 30 left at Alpha 7.
Engine system is off.
424 Minneapolis ground. Hello, Stay Gate.
Static. And set.
United 424, no idea.
United 424, roger. Just straight ahead then. There's a gate right in front of you. Have a good day.
Getting enough on the left-hand side, the right-hand side. The left-hand side's not actually picking up enough.
It's not aircraft Minneapolis information. Victor now current to Minneapolis, altimeter 3030.
I think I'll just chuck in some battery heats on.
New Zealand 361, continue taxi Delta, right turn Papa to 30 right.
Nope. Not accepting it. That's alright.
Delta right 10, Papa, 36 right, New Zealand 361.
And New Zealand 361, just to confirm, runway 30 right.
Version 30 right, New Zealand 361.
Okay then. Need to use flex today, so there's that done, there's that done. Let's run a check. After that checklist, engine ignition selection is off, pitot static heaters are on, airfoil and engine anti-ice. Technically aren't required because it's not raining. Air conditioning supply switch is auto. Set. Door cue light is off. Hydraulic system is checked, and we can set auxiliary is off now. And the transfer bus is off. Taxiing checklist, APU switch is off, we never used it. TRP set to flex, and we are reducing that down to a 45. There we are. V speeds are set. See them here as well. They weren't set. Oh, yep, they are. 138, 142, 149 is set. Flight controls. Just to check if they're all good. Happy with that.
Minneapolis, what's going on with you? Vacated operate.
Flight 479 Minneapolis ground. Hello, welcome to Mini and CD.
15. Take a briefing of about a second. Stabilizer trim, let's go to the green.
479, just continue straight ahead, then into the gate. Have a good night.
Straight ahead into
and the briefing will be taxiing down Bravo onto Alpha 1, runway 30 left, departing on a 10,000 foot long runway. Once you get airborne, it's going to be radar vectors out to Tonka and then straight up to Lenny. Safety speed today is 80 knots, V1 is 139 and rotating at 140 something? 142. Going to turn on the transponder now. Score code is there. If you do have any issues,
E25 Minneapolis
bit like that, so we'll probably take up an ILS.
Delta 25, thank you very much. Runway 30 right, taxi via Delta, hold short of Quebec.
Sounds like they're giving us 30 right, so probably need to do a U-turn somewhere, somehow. Direction, that direction, I think. Grand.
Delta 9590, I'm sorry, that was not for you, sir. I just did, I didn't mean that clearance. Delta 9590, squawk mode Charlie, please. New Zealand 361, monitor tower 126.7.
Monitor 126, station 7, New Zealand 361, thanks for the ATC.
Autopilot.
Delta 9590 confirms blocking 3672. Delta 9590, thank you very much, sir. Delta 9590, runway flow left, taxi via Alpha.
Flight directors can go on. I'll grab the toga, there we go. Toga bars are up. Ground Delta 825 information uniform is ready for taxi. Way over at the Foxtrot gate.
Delta 825 Minneapolis ground, runway 30 right, taxi via Delta, hold short Quebec.
Delta, hold short Quebec up to runway 30 right, Delta 825. So Delta, we need to do a U-turn. There we go. Parking brake is released. Taxi light is on. Gotta love an airplane with a bung APU. It is mellable. Not sure about going to Jackson Hole though with it, but I guess they're not intending on fixing the thing. Until we get this thing back to Atlanta probably.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could please have your attention to review some important safety information. In preparation for departure,
We've got terrain on my side.
straight up,
Actually, we'll just drop that while we do a test on the radar.
completely able to see in front of you or overhead view. For everyone's safety, regulations require compliance with
Now
all
testing.
signs, placards, and crew member instructions. To fasten your seatbelt, place the metal fitting into the buckle and adjust the strap so it fits lower tight across your hips. To to release.
Test is good.
Lift the faceplate of the Please review the safety instruction part of the seat pocket in front of you. It explains the safety features of this aircraft, as well as the location and operation of the exits and flotation devices. Your seat cushion is an improved flotation device.
Full takeoff checklist. Takeoff data is completed. Fuel balance.
After exiting the aircraft, place your arms through the straps and then push
Yeah, 50 did.
Delta 825, you can continue taxi right top at a runway 30 right.
30 right on Papa Delta 18, again 825.
If there is a loss of electrical power, low-level emergency lights will illuminate. All exits are indicated by lighted exit sign before leveling. In case of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen mask will be released.
Let's do that checklist again.
To start to float oxygen, reach up and pull the mask towards you, fully extending the plastic tube. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and slip the elastic band over your mouth.
Time is 11 minutes past 2.
Delta 9590, monitor tower 126.7, good night.
Mask first before assisting you. As a reminder, smoking is not permitted in any area of the aircraft at any time. Tampering is...
Okay, checklist. Before takeoff, TO data is confirmed. Fuel balance is good. Brake temperatures are well in the green. I'm just doing a test on it. Test is fine, so test is good.
1471, heavy contact Minneapolis,
Ignition.
3.2 for a route amendment.
Ignition set to both.
123, just 12, John 1471. Thank you.
EOP checked, and before takeoff checks are complete.
Ground UPS 1000, we're holding short of Mike, looking for cargo.
UPS 1000, heavy Minneapolis, ground welcome to Mini, continue right Mike, hold short of runway 30 left.
Okay, right on Mike, hold short, 30 left, UPS 1000.
Go ahead and seat the crew, I reckon.
Delta 825, monitor tower 126.7,
Flight attendants,
good night.
please be seated.
126.7, Delta 825.
Roger.
Right, tower monitoring.
At 1178, right turn at, and turn, actually it looks like you got runway 4.
Where the radar is on.
We were going to go that way, but we decided not to. Right turn on Mike, and we're short of Alpha. Yep, and then turn right on Alpha, actually, and then contact ground point under. Right on Alpha, ground point under is 1178, have a good night. Minneapolis Tower, Delta 9011, north of 30 left. Delta 1911, Minneapolis Tower, wind 34010, runway 30 left, 30 left. 30 left, Delta 1911.
Minneapolis Tower, Delta 825, ready at runway 30 right.
Delta 825, Minneapolis Tower, hold short, runway 30 right, landing traffic.
Hold short 30 right, Delta 825. Brakes on.
Delta 9590, just change back over to ground on plane 9, he's aware of your situation. Delta 25, runway 30 right, line up and wait.
30 right, line up and wait, Delta 825. Lights in.
Delta 411, the runway is available, and turn left on runway 4 and then contact ground point 9er.
Left runway, contact ground point 9er, Delta 411.
Brakes are set.
Delta 825, wide runway heading, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
30 right, clear for takeoff, runway heading, Delta 825. Brakes are off. 150.
Minneapolis Tower, Southwest 162 on ILS 30 left.
50, thrust stable.
162 Minneapolis Tower, traffic short, final 730, correction in Airbus 320, wind is 34010, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, Southwest 162.
Clear.
Check.
knots, cross check.
100.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
11. Turn right 181, ground 19. Ground 1 do point 12.
Gear up. Lights out.
Check.
Delta 825, turn left heading 280 and contact departure.
Heading 280 and departures Delta 825. Grab autopilot. And departure frequency is 124.7. Gotta take the VNAV effects. Minneapolis departure, Delta 825, climbing through 3,800.
Delta 825, Minneapolis departure, radar contact, call maintain 17,000.
Call maintain 17,000, Delta 825. $17,000 set. Got a climb thrust.
Climb thrust set.
Check.
Delta 825, clear direct to Kugel.
Direct to Kugel, Delta 825.
Flap 0.
Copy, flap 0.
Stabilizer motion.
Check. Like our climb thrust is more than takeoff thrust. Slats retract.
Slats retract.
After takeoff checks. Okay, brake temperature's fine, landing gear is up, lights are out, slats and flaps are retracted. The ignition switch is off. Center fuel tank is fine. Altimeters, once we get a level, and after takeoff checks complete.
LA 25, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4, good night.
133.4, Delta 825, okay. Minneapolis Center, Delta 825, climbing 17,000, leaving 12,000.
Delta 825, Minneapolis Center, flight maintain, flight 1340.
Flight maintain, flight 1340, Delta 825. Number 2992. See if our tires can go off. So it's battery charger issue. Yeah. Totally forgot to do that. Funny. I'll need to update that soon. Can't do it now since I'm on fast internet.
New Zealand 361, clear direct Crazy Woman, Charlie Zulu, India. Direct Crazy Woman, New Zealand 361. Ember 5141, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Not quite ready yet. UTC tomorrow.
Ember 5141, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240. FedEx 19, contact Salt Lake Center 126.85.
126.85.
Ember 5141, Minneapolis Center.
Good old MD80. So to see these things go in a couple of months. Well, the American ones are leaving at the end of this month, and the Delta ones are off in what, 2 years? Have you all gone by about 2020? Not sure that means that they're gone by the end of 2020, like December, or if it means they're leaving all gone before 2020. But 24 months at the best before these things are pretty much gone from the American skies in the United States. Not quite gone. There's a couple of smaller airlines. I'm not sure if, I think Allegiant is retiring theirs as well. Can't remember the time for Allegiant to dump all of theirs, but it's coming. And you'll just have really weirder airlines flying in them, like Air Atlantic does the Department of Justice Con Air flights and repatriate call sign for the guys ICE effectively deporting people. I think we still might have a few floating around in the Caribbean and maybe a few in Africa. But beyond that, the days of the Delta Airlines MD80 are coming to an end in a couple of years. Kind of sad to see him go. It's a nice airplane. I guess their little brother, the 717, is still around. So that will probably continue on for a good decade.
Delta 825, clear direct Crazy Woman, Charlie Zulu, India.
Direct Crazy Woman, Delta 825. Crazy Woman. He just did that so that he could say the word. Sure of it. Direct to Crazy Woman. Might just bump up the cruising speed a bit to 0.77. And tend to go 0.78. Let's do it. Keeping up with the 737s. Well, I think we're up the front of the pack. I left early. Most of the WorldFlighters won't be leaving there until just a few minutes away, I think. I don't know. I'm scheduled to leave at about 25 minutes past. So they should be taxiing now. Yeah. QF25's scheduled time isn't until 25 minutes past the hour, so currently 16 past the hour. About 20 minutes in front of him. Hopefully not too far ahead of him to get air traffic control. I do see that we already have sensor online over there. No sign of the tower yet, so maybe we'll just slow it down to the economy. So Jackson Hole, let's have a look at our arrivals. There's no stars, so it's only approaches.
Hello, Neptune 11 Whiskey, Carmen 17,000.
Only 19 has an ILS.
Oh, Handy. Sorry, written direct to Google.
Runway 01 does not.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, Minneapolis Center, maintain flight level 360.
Take a look at
Okay,
both
flight level 360, then.
ILS and the RNAV. So again, the RNAV and the VOR approach. Runway 1. So if we have the RNAV approach in the database.
Minneapolis Centre, velocity 738, passing 14,000, on climb to 17,000.
Velocity 738, Minneapolis Center, maintain flight level 380.
Flight level 380, velocity 738.
Amber 5141, descend via Tour V3 arrival, runway 30 left transition, Minneapolis altimeter 3030.
That's the Yankee approach. So the Yankee approach starts over at, I think it's this one, isn't it? Livery. See what the Zulu says. Yeah, they're both much the same. Yeah, that's the Yankee for 01. 7,000 meter minimums. 942. You can do it. It can only go as high as 500, can't it? Yeah. Seven 373. That's at the. Meanwhile, the other direction does have an INS, runway 19. Inbound course for that is 187. And in back, frequency 109.1. That's set up. $7,063 for the minimums on that side.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, resume mobile speed.
Roger, what climb in Max Decon now, Neptune Mobile Whiskey?
Neptune 11 Whiskey, roger.
Pretty short runway at 6,000 feet. I need medium oil brake. I have a feeling that they'll be preferring runway 19 for the layout. I'm not in range of the ATIS yet, so we'll find out when we get there. Good shot eye.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, cleared direct Crazy Woman, Charlie Zulu, India.
Sir. Alright, Charlie Zulu India, next to one more.
Minneapolis Center, orbit 913 with you, 11,000 for 17,000.
Orbit 913 Minneapolis Center, maintain flight level 360.
Up to flight level 360 for 913, thanks.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. It's Qantas 25, 13.117.
Qantas 25 Minneapolis Center, maintain flight level 320.
Up to 320, be fine.
There's QF25, just got airborne.
Yeah, Alpha Center, good day. I have 5550, climbing 11,000 for 17,000.
And 1655 Minneapolis Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain flight level 340, 1655.
Q5, QF25 is already airborne, we might as well speed it up. And we might as well speed it up to the 737 speed, so 0.78.
Orbit 913, stay indicated airspeed.
Orbit 913, indicated airspeed, 321 knots.
Orbit 913, you said 210?
Negative, 319 knots.
Orbit 913, roger. Qantas 25, stay indicated airspeed. Qantas 25, stay indicated airspeed.
Qantas 25 is climbing at 345 knots.
Qantas 25, do not exceed 300 knots for now.
Okay, we'll bring it back to 300 knots for you, Qantas 25.
Qantas 6018, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Uniform 1228, 158, go.
Orbit 913, same Mach number.
Apologies, instruments don't indicate Mach number right now. I can set the Mach number for cruise if you'd like me to.
Orbit 913, roger. Qantas 25, same Mach number.
Qantas 25, it's changing all the time as we are in a climb, but it's 75 at present.
Qantas 25, roger. Maintain Mach 0.75.
Well, we can do that for a little while, but as we get higher, that'll be too slow for us. Qantas 25.
Qantas 25, do not exceed Mach 0.77 if unable to advise.
Okay, we can do that. 77, Qantas 25.
Orbit 913, maintain flight level 310.
Flight level 310 for Orbit 913.
Orbit 913, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed for Orbit 913.
Qantas 25, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, Qantas 25, thank you.
Qantas 25 traffic, 12 o'clock, 8 miles, same direction, going 737, 1,000 feet below.
Center, this is Delta 631 with you, 14,000 for 17,000.
Delta 631, Minneapolis Center, maintain flight level 340.
Delta 631 up to 340. Thank you. Center Giant 1471 here, climbing through flight level 140 to 170.
Giant 1471, Minneapolis Center, maintain flight level 260.
260, Giant 1471.
Orbit 913, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Hello, maintain 360 for Orbit 913.
Center Giant 1471, just running if you'll accept the amendment that's been filed with the flight plan.
Giant 1471, roger.
That's yes to the flight plan, so all good.
Giant 1471, affirmative.
Thanks very much.
Orbit 913, amend altitude, maintain flight level 340.
Maintain flight level 340 for Orbit 913.
Orbit 913, clear direct Crazy Woman, Charlie Zulu India.
Clear direct Crazy Woman for Orbit 913, thanks.
One and 25, clear direct Crazy Woman.
Direct to the Crazy Woman, car 25.
Delta 631, how do you hear?
Delta 631, 5x5.
Thank you.
United 1655, clear direct Nino, Mike Oscar Tango.
Clear direct Neo, United. Thank you.
Orbit 913, same Mach number.
Orbit 913, Mach number 0.85.
Orbit 913, roger. Maintain Mach 0.86 if unable to guide.
Mach 0.86 for Orbit 913, next.
Minus 25, maintain speed.
We're Mach 84, minus 25.
Minus 25, roger, maintain that.
Will do.
Center, Orbit 913, looks like I'm dropping to Mach 0.84. Let me know what you need me to do.
For 913, reduce speed to Mach 0.82.
Got 0.82 for Orbit 913, thanks now.
Minneapolis, Center, Philippines 346 Heavy, inbound Google, climbing to 7,000 feet, passing 3,000, 13,000.
Philippine 346, Minneapolis Center, clear direct Laney, maintain flight level 300.
Direct Laney, flight level 300, Philippine 347.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. Panic 5 through the Lima, passing 11,400 for 17 pounds. Direct Google.
KJAC 5 Juliet Lima, Minneapolis Center, maintain flight level 360.
Maintain flight level 360, Panic 5 Juliet.
Def June 11 Whiskey, reset transponder, squawk 3023.
Vision, 3033, that's one.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. November 6263 Kilo, do you copy?
November 6263 Kilo, Minneapolis Center, loud and clear.
6263 Kilo, requesting IFR to Minneapolis.
November 6263 Kilo, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3.
125.3 for 626 reloading team.
Giant 1471, stay altitude.
Altitude flight level 260, Giant 1471.
Giant 1471, altitude indicates flight level 265. Verify altimeter set to 29 or 9 or 2.
So just repeat that for 1471.
Giant 1471, altitude indicates flight level 265. Verify your altimeter is set to 29 or 9 or 2.
Stand by, Giant 71.
Philippine 346, verify climbing to flight level 300.
Send to Giant 1471.
Giant 1471, go ahead.
Yeah, I understand you're reading us at flight level 295.
Giant 1471, flight level 265.
Yeah, it's unfortunately the way our simulator PSN interfaces with P3D, there is a discrepancy on the standard setting. We do have all three systems set at standard, but it can vary depending on temperatures to within about 500 or 600 feet either side.
Giant 1471, roger. Busy on 361, Lee Room airspace, frequency change approved.
Switching to Unicom, altitude is like New Zealand 361.
Delta 1325 climbing through 8,800 for 17,000.
Delta 1325, Minneapolis Center, maintain flight level 340 through 11,000, clear direct Fargo.
340 after 11, direct Fargo, 1525.
Giant 1471, disregard.
Center, this is Alpha Pacific 1125 with you, flight level 340.
Alpha Pacific 1125, Minneapolis Center, roger.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, this is American 1621 with you at flight level 340.
American 1621, Minneapolis Center, roger. Delta 825, contact Denver Center 135.6.
125.6, Delta X. Denver Center, Delta 825, flight level 340.
Good evening, Delta 825. Welcome aboard, Denver Center.
Good sir.
New Zealand 361 with you, flight level 360.
Good evening, New Zealand 361, Denver Center. Squawk 1464, please.
1464, New Zealand 361.
New Zealand 360, radar contact, 390 miles, northeast of the Rapid City VOR, flight level 4360. Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Quanta 6018, Denver Center. United 1722, Denver Center. Gentlemen, good evening. Speedbird 89 Papa Haley, Federal 350. Good evening, Speedbird 89 Papa, Denver Center, Squawk 406, please. Squawk again, please. 1406. 1406, 89 Papa. Speedbird 89 Papa, radar contact 35 miles east of the Junction City VOR. Welcome aboard. FedEx 16, Denver Center. Denver Center, it's FedEx 016, level 40. Good evening, FedEx 16, Denver Center. Squawk 14, excuse me. Squawk 1427, please. 1427, FedEx 016. FedEx 16, radar contact, 16 miles west of the Riley VOR. Welcome aboard. Position checks for FedEx 016. FedEx 16, information echo is current at Denver International Airport.
Leonardo, Neptune 11 Whiskey with you, Throttle 360, down crazy woman.
Aircraft calling Denver Center, state call sign, please.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, November Papa Tango 11 Whiskey.
Good evening, Neptune 11 Whiskey, Denver Center. Welcome aboard.
It's a pleasure to be here.
FedEx 16, Denver Center.
We can go ahead, sir, for FedEx 016.
FedEx 016. Do you have the French 3 arrival on board? We're landing in a north configuration.
We do have the French 3 arrival for FedEx 016.
FedEx 16, have an amendment to your flight plan. Clear to Denver International Airport, Meeker, French 3 arrival. Expect the ILS runway 35 left approach.
For Denver, French 3 arrival via Meeker, expect ILS 35 left approach, FedEx 016.
Thank you.
Denver Center, good afternoon, Velocity 738, level 38, sir.
Good evening, Velocity 738, Denver Center. Welcome aboard.
Bandwidth, good evening. It's Class 25 taking on at flight level 320.
Good evening, Qantas 25, Denver Center. Welcome aboard.
Denver Center, good evening. Orbit 913, flight level 360.
Orbit 913, Denver Center. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Did you want FedEx 016 to descend via the arrival?
FedEx 16 at Meeker. Descend via the French 3 arrival, Denver altimeter 3010.
At Meeker, descend via the French 3 arrival 3010. Land Echo at Denver, FedEx 016.
Thank you for picking up Echo, FedEx 016.
Yeah, we're showing you an 1817, 7,600.
Good evening, United 187 radar contact. Kindly maintain flight level 360 and join me the ME4 departure.
Climbing flight level 360 to turn the M4 departure, United 187.
Denver Center, over 913, mic check.
Where's your 5x5? 361, contact Salt Lake City Center 126.85. Good day.
12685, New Zealand 261.
Yep.
That's that New Zealander again, up in front of us. I think we can get our ATIS 120.625. That's happening all the time at the moment.
Scattered. Ceiling 4,700 over pass. Temperature -4, dew point -6, altitude 3014. ILS 2, runway 19, approaching east, landing and departing runway 19. Notice 2 airmen. Field condition code 555, 03560. Advise on initial contact, you have November. Technical tower information with number 03560. 3004, flight snow. 700 scattered, 1,100 scattered, ceiling 4,700 overcast. Temperature -4, dew point -6, altitude 3014. ILS 2, runway 19, approaching east, landing and departing runway 19. Notice 2 airmen. Field condition code 555, 03560. Advise on initial contact, you have the number. Technical tower information with number 03560, 2004, flight snow. 700 scattered, 1,100 scattered, ceiling 4,700 overcast. Temperature -4, dew point -6, altitude 3014. ILS 2, runway 19, approaching east, landing and departing runway 19. Notice 2 airmen. Field condition code 555, 03560. Advise on initial contact, you have the number.
Okay, so I have an information November, altimeter 3014. Yeah, pretty much already set up for runway 19.
Dan, that 135, radio check.
Aircraft calling, Denver Center, region 5x5. Thank you.
Tempted to do a 2-8 approach, but 40 sounds better with a short runway. I'll give us an available fence speed of about 135. The airport's inside the range. Oh, good.
Denver Center, Giant 1471 here with you, flight level 260. Good evening, Giant 1471, Denver Center, welcome aboard. Yeah, Center, just confirming you have the special ops request for Giant 1471 there. I do now, Giant 1471, thank you. Awesome, thank you very much.
And for your information, we're 35.
Correction, 23 nautical miles from our top of descent to Landclass. Roger. Delta 825, contact Salt Lake City Center, 126.85. Good day.
Salt Lake on 126.85, Delta 825.
You're welcome, thank you.
Thank you.
New Zealand 361, this center maintains level 340. Machine 340, New Zealand 361. New Zealand 361, center maintains level 240. 240, New Zealand 361.
Salt Lake, yeah, Delta 825, right off 340.
Delta 825, Salt Lake Center.
Just moving to the head, be back in a minute.
Salt Lake City, Spence, go United 817, flight level 360.
United 1817, public center right. United 1361, contact caller, center 160.4. 132.4 and 361, see ya.
Yeah. I didn't have the thing ready. Anyway, let's do a brief. Our brief will be, we'll be coming inbound via the Dunor VOR, Delta November Whiskey. There's a requirement here to track outbound to 267 to Quirt, and then it's quite likely going to be straight inbound from Quirt. If you're coming in from the north, you'd have to go to Quirt and then do a procedure turn within 10 miles and maintain at 14,100 over Quirt, down to 13,100 in the procedure turn, and then up descend to 11,000 until you actually pass, and then pass the procedure turn and hit inbound. We're coming in straight in, so it'll be 11,000 on that 267 radial outbound from Dunop. Make a left-hand turn at Quirt and descend down to 9,700 where we intercept the ILS. So 3-degree glide path down the ILS. Minimum is 7,500. With the glide slope, it gives us an extra nearly 500 feet to play with. So minimum is 7,063 feet and 612 feet on the radio altitude. Missed approach procedure. Up there, climbing to 14,000 and pretty much straight ahead. Kitchi at 26.6 dB and hold. Continuing hold at 14,000. Assuming we do make visual contact with runway, we'll continue the approach straight down. Look to land on this runway, which is 6,300 feet long. Given the configuration of the apron there, we're probably going to come off on Alpha 1, since Alpha 2 will put us heading southbound on a northbound taxiway. There is an option to cross straight through onto the terminal straight ahead. So if the traffic's not too busy outbound, we can probably do that. We may need to request from the tower permission for that if it's busy. Although we are fairly early in the sequence today, so it should be alright. I think we're the second aircraft out. So I'll come off on Alpha 2 preference, Alpha 1 if we miss Alpha 2, and the terminals up here at the north end of the apron. FBO's down the south.
No, on one with
I do have a cold airport down there, so we'll need the anti-ice switches on for the airfoil and engines. Everything else has it.
Last aircraft calling, what's your call sign? I heard 1-1 whiskey, but I hear the call sign.
Fuel temp -6. We've got the heaters on for the moment. What's our estimate for the arrival time? 21.
And New Zealand 361, contact Salt Lake Center 132.4.
Yeah, that should work out for me. Need to be out of the house before 5, so yeah, should work out.
Okay, 25% of top pressure maintained by level 240.
No, flight level 240 in discussion, go to 825. Sir.
November Papa Tango 11 Whiskey. What is your call sign? What is your call?
Net 1-1.
You're very unreadable. Can you just type that in the text so I can get a text version of that?
Yeah, Control, sorry, we're expecting sim with no dispatch. Call sign is Neptune. Neptune 1-1 with.
Neptune, like the planet, can you confirm?
Affirm.
Neptune 1-1 with the Helicarrier.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I've got a descent programmed in. MSA has been checked. Approach and landing briefing has been completed. And the FS prospect. Landing data is confirmed. We'll be using flaps 40 and approach speed of 135. Speed bugs are set. Radio altimeter marker has been set as high as it goes. Hydraulic system set. Pressurization. Pressurization is not set yet. So, 6,000. How high is this thing again? Other than way too high, 6,400. 64. I haven't rolled it that high for a while. My terminal is 3014.
Salt Lake, hello, class 25, flight level 320.
That's set.
Salt Lake Center, class 25, do you read?
Class 25, Salt Lake Center, roger. Neptune 1-1 Whiskey, what's your best forward speed?
We're currently at is max decimal 81.
Class 25, Mach decimal 80 or less. Qantas 25, Mach 0.80 or less.
Maintain Marcus 080 or less, Qantas 25.
And yeah, November.
Okay, first still November. Down at Jacksonville. Or Jackson Hole, not Jacksonville. Jacksonville's over in Florida. And that's at sea level. It's popping up a little chart here for us. Cold temperature restricted airport. The cold temperature altitude corrects on knot E with its associated temperature depicted on the allocated approach charts. Indicates cold temperature altitude correction is required at this airport. When reported temperature is at or below the published restricted temperature.
Delta 25% now, maintain flight level 240.
Qantas 25, when ready, flight level 240. Now,
Temperature down there is,
now, flight level 240.
what was it?
Qantas 25, negative, that was not for you.
Okay, maintain flight level 320 then, so Qantas 25.
Delta 825, Delta 825, and then maintain flight level 240 now.
Delta 825, descend level 00. And it said descend now, so I'll do it. Going down.
Salt Lake Center, velocity 738, flight level 380.
It's only -4, -5, somewhere around there.
Salt Lake Center, velocity 738, flight level 380.
I like how they have a -50 degrees Celsius there. That's insane.
Last aircraft calling taken.
Velocity 738 is flight level 380.
Velocity 738, always connecting. Delta 825, contact Salt Lake Center 132.4.
132.4, Delta 825. 1334.
Salt Lake Center, orbit 913 with you, flight level 360.
American 247, stay your altitude.
Your altitude.
Aussie 121, say Mach number.
Mach number.
Roll nice to again.
Okay, 0.80 for Aussie 121.
Aussie 121, maintain Mach 0.77 precision.
This is Mach 0.7, just basic.
Aussie 121, affirmative 0.77, and I should be able to get you normal speed again in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, Roger 0.77, Aussie 121.
Salt Lake Center, Delta 825, descending through level 275, descending to level 250.
Descending through flight level 275 for 240, say your call sign.
That's Delta 825.
Delta 825, I don't believe you're supposed to be on this frequency. Return to your last assigned frequency, please.
Check.
Air 1817 to airspeed.
Yeah, 1817 Mach 0.78.
1817 Mach 0.76 or less.
Mach 0.76 or less, United.
32. Salt Lake Center, Delta 825, flight level 240.
Delta 825, Salt Lake Center, cross. Correct. Delta 825, Salt Lake Center, good evening, altimeter 30.
Yeah. Good on those.
Salt Lake Center, cross, Jack, NorVOR at maintain 13,000, altimeter 3014, expect the ILS Zulu, runway 19 report.
Oscar VOR at 13,000, altimeter 3014, and expecting approach runway 19 ILS, Delta 825. Vino descent. Is that VOR? Yep, Denal. Denal VOR at 13. I'll leave it at 11. Actually, we'll make it actually 11. 13. Yeah, let's make it 13. Let's make it, in fact, 250 knots and 13. That's good to me. Coming up on the profile. Seatbelt signs on. Since we're 6,000 feet above the ground, that'll make us currently passing 17,000 feet effectively. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Captain speaking from the flight deck. We've begun a descent into Jackson Hole at this stage, and we're anticipating arriving there in about 15 to 20 minutes. As a result, I'll be turning on seatbelts very soon. So return to your seats and ensure that seatbelt is fastened in preparation for landing. Just taking a look at the weather down there in Jackson's Hole. It's nice and cold, nice and snowy. It is in fact snowing right now, and we have a temperature currently being reported as -4 degrees Celsius, which I'll just take a look at our conversion chart for the other type of temperatures, around about +14 Fahrenheit. Thanks for flying with us today on Delta Airlines. I hope you have enjoyed the flight with us on board our Super 80. Cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft to ensure that everything is ready for our arrival and the cabin is safe. Once again, thanks for flying with us on Delta Airways. On behalf of myself and the cabin crew, welcome you back and home. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for the arrival.
Power on 118.
118, 75, New Zealand 361. Thank you.
Still showing 21.
Verified 118.075.
075, New Zealand 361.
Delta 825, cross Sonora 13,000, at the north, cleared ILS Zulu, runway 19 approach.
Across the north, 13,000, and from the north, cleared ILS approach runway 19, Delta 825. Towers on 11875. 18075. That's ready. Ground 12455.
Centre New Zealand 361.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we can't put in any frequency for 3 decimal places in X-plane, only to 2 decimal places. So we can do 118 decimal zeros.
It should, New Zealand 361 should be 118.07.
Yeah, he's got it as 118075.
Ah, 666. Well, that didn't work for us. It will. Orbx planners, they can't tune frequencies. It calls all fancy like that. What's the real frequency?
New Zealand 361, are you unable to switch to 118.07?
Affirmative, because it's not 1187, it's 118075 is logged warnings.
187. New Zealand 361, if you switch to 118.07, it should tune to 75, like it should be fine. New Zealand 361, if you haven't switched already, just go around, fly runway heading, then climb and maintain 5000.
It's been an explainer. He taxied straight through the middle of my aeroplane when we were at Madeira, Funchal. That's why they seem getting those issues now. We're cleared for the entire approach, which means we're cleared down to 11,000. I'll go ahead and do now.
Delta 825, contact Jackson Tower on 18.5.
1875, Delta 825. Jackson Hole's Tower, Delta 825 is on ILS approach runway 19, just past Singular. GMO 10.
825, Jackson Tower, Roger, 100, continue, report on final.
Report final, Delta 825. And we'll seat the crew. Landing lights in. Flaps 1. Slat effectively.
Slats extended.
And the GA mode is set. Prep checklist, cabin signs are on, fuel system is set, altimeters and advantage are set. Final approach, engine selection, go to EOP is checked, speed brake is armed, Sliding on gear and flaps. Harness is armed. Localize capture. Nav track. Gonna call the speed. That's grad 220. 215 is fine. Flaps 15.
Tower Alpha Romeo 7 on 62 Alpha to runway 1.
My plane.
Autopilot.
Alpha Romeo November 777 Heavy Jackson Tower, hold short of every 100, waiting out for release. Also runway 19, Alpha Romeo November 6247, thank you.
Localize capture, copy. Landing gear down, please. Get out. Speed 180.
Gear down.
Yeah, we blasted straight through that. Plane is trying to turn right onto a left-hand turn.
And Tower Alpha Romeo November 777 requesting departure frequency.
Alpha Romeo November 777 Heavy departure.
Flaps 28, please.
132.4.
132.4 Alpha Romeo November 777.
All the way through there.
Flaps 28.
Flaps 28, copy. Speed brake up.
Alpha Romeo November 777 Heavy traffic, MD80 will be joining the final runway 19 cleared for takeoff.
Speed 160, flaps 40.
Alpha Romeo November 777.
Flap 40 set. Jackson Tower, Delta 825 is established on the ILS runway 19, passing 9,700.
Delay 25 roger and reporting 5 miles on.
Reporting 5 miles, Delta 825. Runways in sight. And I think we don't have much behind us, so I'm going to go ahead and slow it down. 140 knots, flaps 40, and landing checklist. Landing checklist, we have ignition set to both. Landing gear down, 3 green. Speed brake is armed. Wheel brakes are armed. GA mode is set, and flaps are 40.
Tower Alpha Romeo November 777, airphone and runway 19 clear.
Alpha Romeo November 777 Heavy, contact Salt Lake Center 132.4.
Contact Center 132.4 Alpha Romeo November 777, thank you.
On slope. I'll take the throttles now. Speed 135. Delta 825, 5 miles out.
Delay 25, roger, not in sight, runway 19 clear to land.
Only 19 clear to land, Delta 825. Speed's on the money. Saying we're stable.
Minimums.
Continue.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
2 in reverse.
Delta 11, 68, Jackson Tower out of here.
80 knots.
Lights out.
$60 knots, manual braking.
60 knots.
Tower, Neptune 11 Whiskey, clear the honest approach for runway 18.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, Jackson Tower out here running 100, continue, report a 5 mile final.
Continue, full final, Neptune 11.
Delta 825, turn left at Alpha 1, left Alpha, then kind of ground 124.55.
Go to ground on 124.55 at Alpha, Delta 825.
Delta 11, 68, Jackson Tower.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please remain seated and keep your seatbelts fastened until the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. Passengers continuing their journey on another flight
Delta 11,
are kindly
68,
requested to
Jackson
contact
Tower,
ground
Roger.
staff for
Traffic point
information
737 on
regarding
final,
customs
runway 100,
clearance
runway 100,
even
clear
if
for
it is
takeoff.
already tagged for its final destination. We wish you a pleasant stay and thank you for choosing our airline.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, traffic E319 departs, runway 100, prior to your arrival.
Jackson Hole ground, Delta 825 is vacated on Alpha 1, Alpha.
Delta 825, welcome to Jackson. You can taxi to parking this frequency. Have a great evening and talk to you on the way out.
Taxi parking on frequency, Delta 825. Weather radar is off. That's off. One o'clock. Turning up the flaps. Transfer pump is on. There's quite a lot of aircraft up on the commercial apron. I'm just wondering if executive is useful. Oh, yeah, right in front of the fire station, that's right. Start to tract. Gonna take 7. Think we can. That's 7. Nice. No idea the marshal of what he is, but anywho. Great place to park a truck there, man. I can break his sets. Okay, gonna shut down one engine. That's sorted. And we will need to grab the ground power since we don't have the APU going.
Connect the GPU, please. Stand by. GPU connected.
On the ground power, we'll shut down number 2. Give crew disarm doors, cross check.
Hey, Grand Cross 474, find request to Vancouver. Take on a star.
Alrighty then. Guessing we're waiting for a bus to come along and get these passengers off, so they have to walk through the drudgery of the snow. There we go, look at that, there's a bus. The things we do for these people. Cabin crew, you may disembark from the left-hand side forward. Thank you.
Right, thank you for a wonderful flight. Thank you. You did a great job. You're a wonderful flight.
There we are, 1 hour 51 minutes on the clock. I need to get out of the house. I hope you've enjoyed the flight. I've been busy all day now. I shall see you again next time we fly. Till then, I hope you enjoyed the MadDog, and I hope you've enjoyed Jackson Hole. This is the first time I've flown here. Ever. In any sim. I went and purchased the Orbx scenery just for this. Whether we'll see it ever again, who knows, but it's been a nice pleasure flying to it. Hopefully I'll get away to my car, which is in the mechanics shop, back here, and with enough time to fly away to the next destination. Till then, I've been Music Aviator. Catch you guys next time.